Hey guys, how's it? Bringing you another video. Now this is another episode of League Discussion. Haven't done one of these in a while, and the topic is skins. The whole thing about skins, skins are very popular within League, and there are many misconceptions behind them. Do they help me improve my win rate? Do they help me with this champion? And I'm going to be going over a few examples. So this video will be probably lasting about 10-15 minutes, and it's one of them videos that you can not watch. You can just practice your CSing in a custom game, or just listen to in the background. So without further ado, here is League Discussion about skins. So, skins, as mentioned, and in the previous clip, you have actually seen that, the clip was of Pax Jax, the rare skin, and actually the new Riot Fist Bump or Fist Ward skins that you only could actually get at PAX. Now, obviously, I didn't get mine at PAX, I got mine somewhere else, but it is, still part of this whole skill genre. Now, I'll be going over a few points, and I've actually made notes, which I actually don't normally do, but I have actually made notes just to kind of make sure I have my points given across. But just to remind you all, this is a League discussion, so you don't have to watch this. You could simply just have it on in the background, go into a custom game, practice your own CSing, as this footage in the background is just of myself playing Warwick with the grey Warwick skin. I thought I'd mention the skin because obviously this topic is all about skins. Now, the first thing I'm going to go on about is some myths that are behind skins. So many people believe that skins win games. Now, this started as a joke. I think it started as a joke about 2-3 years ago. That, your full team's got skins, okay, you win. And it still goes on to this day. Now, the sad thing is, people that are fairly new into this game actually believe that's the case because, they're new, they don't know what else to believe. So the first thing I'll just say, I'll put that to bed. Skins do not make you win games. It's the individual players and the skill of, you and your opponents that make you win games. Nothing to do with skins. So that is the first myth. Very simple to get rid of. They don't help you. Now, do certain skins give you an advantage? Yes, they do. Although they don't make you fully win the game, certain skins are better than maybe using the default. Now, what are these skins? There is a list of skins for champions that have actually been banned from tournament play. Now, why have they been banned? Because Riot have deemed them a little bit too strong skin-wise. Now, that may sound a bit funny, but it's true. So, skins, the ones I know off the top of my head, you can always Google it, and maybe I'll even link it below if I can find it. Skins like the Steel Series, so Steel Series Lux and Steel Series Garen, both of them have been banned from competitive play. Now, the reason behind that is because Riot deems them a little bit too different than the default skin, especially in the spell department. Lux's ultimate in Steel Series is a little bit thinner, but it also has the same width of how much it will hit. So it's a bit, up in the air of how wide the Lux ultimate is with that skin. Now, I know other skins like the Lucian Hired Gun one, I know that's been banned because some of the spells are a little bit too different. I think that's mainly the colour of the spells. So yeah, there are some banned skins. Now, the biggest one that I personally believe gives you an advantage is Aether Kayle. It's the ultimate skin for Kayle, or the legendary skin rather. I don't think it's an ultimate, but yeah, that skin has been banned from competitive play, and I think rightfully so. Now, certain skins give champions different auto-attack animations. Another one is Warlord Shen. I think playing as Warlord Shen is an easier auto-attack animation than the other Shen skins. Now, that is the same with Aether Kayle. If you play the normal Kayle, Judgment Kayle, anything like that, it will be harder to CS with, in my opinion, than Aether Kayle. When you press E with Kayle, the attack on Aether is much smoother than any of the other skins, which in return helps you CS a lot easier. So there are certain elements of skins helping you play the game. No, they will not help you win the game, but it is a little advantage here and there, but nothing, dramatic. That's why they just simply ban them out of competitive play, because they try to make it as balanced as possible. Where in solo queue, if you are looking for that little advantage, then I actually would recommend finding that list that Riot has banned in competitive play and maybe picking up some of them skins, because there are reasons behind Riot, hiding them away. And another ones, the ultimate skins, the Pulsefire Ezreal and Spirit Guard Udyr have also been banned out, simply because they are too different than the regular model. So some spells may not be recognised, although we all would. That's their reasoning behind them. So that is one thing. So skins will not make you win games, just to summarise, but certain skins will give you a little advantage on that champion, just to make it a little bit easier to play, a little bit easier to CS with, etc. Now, other things to kind of say within skins is that all of it is a value of money. You know, League of Legends is a free-to-play game. It's always going to be free-to-play in my eyes. You know, certain games on the market were not free, namely, you know, HON, you had to buy it, but then you got all the champions. You know, Dota 2 is still free, but there's also skins for that. Smite is another game that's free, but you could buy skins for that. That's just the model that MOBAs have seemed to go with, or the successful MOBAs have seemed to go with, free-to-play with cosmetic or, you know, just microtransactions. So, with that said, you know, it's skins if you think of it as that, you're directly supporting the company Riot Games that make this free-to-play game. Now, that's kind of how I rationalise with buying as many skins as I have, and it's a good reason. You know, I've helped them keep their company up, and although probably nowadays the majority of their money, I would say, isn't from transactions, although a lot of it will be, I would say most of it would actually be sponsorships. If you think now in LCS, they are actually sponsored by HBO, Game of Thrones, that I think that will be bringing them, I wouldn't even care to think how much that's actually bringing them in money. But in the early days of the company, when League of Legends was starting out, you can bet your bottom dollar that skins would be running that company. You know, that's how they made their money. That's how they paid the bills. Now, I'm still going to say that's how they still, you know, probably day to day, how they earn a lot of their money. You can't imagine how many people buy skins per day. You know, this game is played by 35 million or something a month. So there's a lot of people that play this game. And a lot of people that buy skins. Now, saying that, I only know one person that hasn't bought any skins or anything ever in League of Legends. Only one. And, you know, I know a lot of people in this game. Now, some of you in the comments will probably say, you know, I've never bought anything. And that's, you know, you're another rarity. It's weird in saying that. But people who haven't paid money in this game are actually a rarity nowadays. You know, skins are a normal thing. So if you look onto the footage on the screen, my team, which is a clip from Absolute Zero, every single one of us has a skin. You know, that's a normal thing to have now. Everybody has skins for like every champion or a lot of champions. Now, as my personal example, you know, people say, you know, how many skins do I have? I'm someone that loves skins. I personally have just worked out how many I have, and that's kind of what prompted me to do this video, because I've realized, holy hell, I've got a lot. I've got 211 skins, which is an extreme amount, and probably an amount that I don't even need. You know, there'll be champions that I have skins for that I'll never play again, and vice versa. I'll never play that skin because I got a new one or something like that. Which, you know, you can think of it as a waste. And, you know, looking it back, I wish I didn't spend as much as I have. But I did. You know, I can't go back on that. So, you know, having that many skins is a good thing, I think, because I'm helping the company. I have a choice of what I want my champions to look like, as it is only a cosmetic difference, and if I want my champion to look a certain way, or a way that I like, then I can do that. I have the choice to do that. But going off from that is, you know, value of money. Everything, obviously, in life is mainly how you value money, if you can afford it, etc. So, skin-wise, you know, don't buy that skin if you can't afford it. Don't buy that skin if you need to pay the rent, etc. It's a easy enough thing to kind of explain. You don't really probably need me to tell you about it. So, saying that, you know, if I actually worked out how much I've spent in this game, I don't really want to know fully, but I've well spent over 1,500 easily. Which is a lot, but if you kind of think of it in hobby terms, you know, someone say if I did kayaking, I'd have to buy the kayak, I'd have to rent or go to locations. So, honestly, for this being my hobby, then it's not actually that much over the course of 3 odd years that I played this game. So, yeah, it's not that much in the grand scheme of things. But still, value your money. Don't just buy that skin willy-nilly if you simply can't afford it, or if your friend just tells you to buy it and you really don't have enough money. It's never forced. Skins are never forced. They won't grant you wins. So if you're in a rank 5s team and everybody's like, right, we need to buy skins because they help you win, no, that's a myth. It doesn't help you. You're probably just going to be spending money for the sake of spending money. Let's face it, that's all it is. You're spending money on the internet, just getting a little few different color pixels on a screen. That's what it comes down to, and it's whether if you want to do that or not. So skins are a really cool thing. You help support Riot Games. You change your characters, hopefully your favourite characters if you're not like me. Because, you know, I've got a skin for every champion in the game, which is a bit extreme. But if, like, you're just a standard person playing this game, I'd imagine you just get skins for your favourite champions, which is good. That is pretty cool, and that's probably the way it should be. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over a few things with skins, and well, actually, just briefly before we end, you know, LOL skins stores are opening all over the internet right now, and people have asked me also questions about them. So I thought at the end I'd briefly go over the first one and the big one. That everybody says to me is like, I want to get Pax Jacks. I want, you know, the only way I can get it is buying it from one of these skin stores. Are they trustworthy? And yes, they are. I'm actually going to be announcing a partnership with one of these soon, and also be going to be doing a 20,000 subscriber giveaway that I'll be obviously doing and announcing at 20,000 subscribers. But trust me, they are trustworthy. You just go to one of the big ones. I'm not going to name any because I'm obviously going to go in partnership with one soon, but go to one of the big ones and you'll be fine. I've used them in the past. You know, I've got certain of these rare skins that I've purchased from these stores, and they're fine. So if you do want to have one of these rare skins, they're the places to go. They're a good thing. You know, I'm not exactly sure how they get all these skins, because, you know, they can get Pax Jacks. Some of them can get Pax TF. So there are, you know, certain ways that they can get them. But yeah, they are trustworthy, and they are pretty cool if you wanted to get them uber rare skins. So that's going to be it for this video. Just thought I'd make a little topic about it, give my opinions, and just, you know, cleanse the myth that skins don't help you win games, but they do make it maybe a little bit easier on certain champions. So anyway, thanks for watching, or thanks for listening, and I'll see you guys next time.